This is Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag Update. Well, corn moved higher yesterday as we saw speculators buying corn, really trying to do some bottom picking, it looked like, an attempt to buy a bargain here, so to speak. Bulls were also emboldened by improving demand for U.S. corn. We did have a sale of 125,000 tons of corn to Mexico that was announced yesterday. That was seen as evidence of improving demand. So it was the sixth export sale announced in a week. As I record this, however, we're seeing a little bit of slippage with the spot corn futures trading down a penny. The soybean market, on the other hand, was on the defensive all day yesterday as traders seem to be losing optimism that China will be buying any U.S. soybeans in the near future. There are concerns that the coronavirus will spread throughout China so that their overall economy will be impacted by it. Now, if there was anything positive to take away from yesterday's trade, it would be that prices bounced off the lows made early in the session and closed only a couple cents lower for the day. In the overnight trade, we're seeing a little evidence of some strength. We have spot soybean futures trading 4 cents higher as I record this. The wheat market was on the defensive with technical selling seen in all three wheat pits yesterday. Slow demand for U.S. wheat also weighed on the market. The recent strength in the U.S. Wheat futures market is said to have made the U.S. uncompetitive in the world export arena. It was interesting to note that while our wheat was lower yesterday, Paris milling wheat prices were higher, so perhaps we're reversing some of that uncompetitiveness. In the overnight trade, we have Chicago trading a nickel lower, while Kansas City and Minneapolis are each 4 cents lower. Cotton futures bounced back nicely yesterday, with March futures closing 85 points better to settle back above the $70 level as they closed at $70.36. In the overnight trade, we have spot futures trading an additional 40 points higher. Well, on Monday, of course, we had all livestock futures close limit down, and yesterday, the day after that, we had a kind of a mixed trade. Live cattle futures gave up a little bit more ground, with the April contract finishing the day down 60 cents. March feeder cattle, on the other hand, finished 22.5 cents better for the day. Lean hog futures posted stronger closes in all months, with April futures closing 85 cents higher. Class 3 milk futures shook off the previous day's losses and turned in a positive performance, with February futures closing 6 points higher as they settle at $17.39. Cash livestock markets were mixed for the session. At the close, we had choice beef boxes 74 cents lower to close at $212.85, while selects were $1.66 higher as they settled at $212.16. Pork carcass values were $1.38 lower. They finished off the session at $75.88 per hundredweight. This has been Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag Update. We'll be right back with more financial issues after this.